The latest from our southern border as the people of Texas are now suing the Biden administration over its failure to enforce border laws.
This as the crisis appears to be taking a toll on Border Patrol officers, with 3 agents taking their lives in November, bringing the 2022 total in suicides within the agency itself to 14, more than any year in over a decade. Here to discuss, National Border Patrol Council President Brandon Judd. Brandon, psychologically, these folks are going through so much. Is it because of the added burden? Is that pretty much the message coming across?
Yeah, we're all dealing with something that we never dreamed that we would be dealing with. We never thought that we would be seeing what we're currently seeing, the chaos on the border that we're experiencing right now. And so, of course, it takes a toll. Law enforcement is already a very, very difficult job. We go home every day after being spit at, cussed at, and our families are threatened by people that we take into custody. And then when you add on top of it that we have politicians attacking us, equating us to Nazis, saying that we're running prison camps. And then, of course, you have President Biden himself falsely accusing Border Patrol agents of strapping people when they never did anything like what he said, and he still hasn't apologized. So yeah, it takes a huge toll on us psychologically, and it also takes a huge toll on our families as well.
Yeah, so you're doing a tough job and only getting beaten up along the way for doing the tough job and trying to do the right thing. That must be so difficult. And also now, according to reports, about a dozen air marshals plan on refusing deployment to the U.S.-Mexico border. Why do you think the air marshals are refusing to do that?
Well, first off, good for them, because they recognize and understand that they're not going to be effective down on the border. It doesn't matter how many people you line up on the border. Last month, in November, we had 207,000 apprehensions, yet we only expelled a third of those apprehensions under Title 42. So you can line us up holding hands across the entire border. If we continue to release people into the United States, if we continue to reward them for violating our laws, it does not matter how many agents you have down on the border, including air marshals. They understand this, they recognize this, so they are in fact trying to push back on them. And again, good for them.
Brandon, could you explain what Title 42 and its elimination means? Because that's supposed to happen in roughly 3 weeks. And simply put, my understanding is that you would have a medical reason to send somebody back from where they came. First of all, is that enforced now? And secondly, if it's removed, does that make your job even harder?
No, part of the reason why we've seen the explosion that we're witnessing right now is because we're only exercising Title 42 on a very small population. Again, in the month of November, we only expelled a third of the apprehensions under Title 42. Title 42 was put in place to protect the American people from communicable diseases that could come across from other countries into the United States. It was specifically due to COVID-19. Now the administration, a judge, because the pandemic is winding down, a judge stepped in and said you can't exercise Title 42 under the current reasons. So if the administration wanted to continue to use Title 42, all they would have to do is say that there are other communicable diseases out there. Title 42 was a health rule codified in law that allows immigration officers to immediately expel people that could cause a harm to the United States. So it is still very applicable. This administration just needs to do what's necessary to keep it in place.
All right. Well, hopefully that doesn't make lives even harder down there on the border. Brandon, thank you so much for educating us on this, and we appreciate your time, sir.